The following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by Hometown Medicare Advisors. The new year is in sight, and with new year comes possible changes to insurance plans. And today we're talking with Andrew Price from Hometown Medicare Solutions about the top 5 things you need to know about Medicare for the new year. Good morning. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing great.
Let's talk about it. Give us those top 5 things. Start with the first one. You sent me a list, and it's check your insurance card.
Yeah, so with the new year, you get a lot of times you get a new insurance card. So you just want to make sure that you have those available. So that way when you go to the doctor, you go to the pharmacy, you have that and you don't have it, sitting in your mailbox or, sitting in a cabinet somewhere. And it just makes it easier to know what it is. You also want to make sure that you didn't get a card in the mail because a lot of people made some phone calls on these commercials and stuff like that and actually got their insurance changed and didn't really know they were getting a new plan until they got a new card.
And you should always keep that insurance card with you on your person if you can.
Yes, in your wallet or in your purse or something like that, just to make it easier, because you need to show that every time you see a provider.
And unfortunately, emergencies do pop up. But another thing, and you mentioned that, a lot of commercials out there about different Medicare plans and things, but one thing is to remember to check your drug plan, because there's so many drug plans out there.
Yes, so with the new year, a lot of the insurance companies change their formularies. A formulary is how they price a drug, and so your copays could have went up. They could be changed to a different price category, so you could be paying $8 in 2021, and all of a sudden be paying like $45 in 2022. So you just want to make sure you check your drug plan to make sure your drug costs are what you think they're going to be.
And you need to check your Medicare supplements. You need their supplement premiums, and they could be increasing.
So supplements usually go up every single year, and they usually go up, there in January. The good thing about Medicare supplements is all supplement plans are the same. And so if you've had one for years and it's kind of inched up year after year, now's a good time to see if you can get the same supplement at a lower cost.
And also you need to review your network, your copays, and all your premiums.
Yeah, so all that kind of stuff takes effect on January 1st. They should have sent you a book, and it'll have a list of what all your new copays are. There's different provider directories where different doctors are not taking one plan that they took last year or are taking a new plan where they weren't. And so it's always good to review that.
Now, if you're not happy with your plan, you do have a few options to make some changes, right?
Yeah, so that happened a few years ago. In the past, all you could do was change from October 15th through December 7th, and you were stuck in your plan all year. From January 1st to March the 31st, now you actually have an opportunity to make one change to your Advantage plan. So if you did make one of those phone calls and you got your plan switched, or if your doctor's not taking your plan or your prescriptions have went up when you go to the pharmacy here in January, you actually have an opportunity to make a change one time during that first quarter of the year.
Well, those are the top 5 things you need to change. Anything else you think that we didn't talk about in that list that people may just need to keep in the back of their mind?
Well, one thing that I always advise people on is have a local agent.
Right.
Your local agent can help you with all those things. No one really likes dealing with insurance, and for most people, it's Greek. It's a whole nother language. A local advisor like myself, this is what I do every day, and I actually really enjoy sitting down with folks, here in the Tri-Cities, reviewing their plans so they know what they have and making sure that they have the best based on what their situation is.
And getting in touch with you is very simple, isn't it?
It is. I usually give people my cell phone, and I actually like you calling my cell phone because I answer my phone calls. I only ask you leave me a message, because if you don't leave me a message, I think you're a robot trying to sell me a car warranty. But I have an office here in Johnson City. I meet with people there. I actually come to people's homes. All they have to do is give me a call.
All right. Andrew, Merry Christmas to you and yours, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
All right. We will have that information for you right there on the screen with his cell phone number and how you can get a hold of Andrew Price. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Hometown Medicare Advisors.